You gnome fuck! You gnome fuck!
Abatha.
Risk, I never thought it'd be this. I'm jumping out of your arms, I land and fall in the pit. Is this what they call the abyss? I fought and clawed for an inch, turning a miracle mile. I could recall when your lips used
You
to
gnome fuck!
Not one bit Godstiny.
I haven't seen light in a while, hasn't been bright in a while. Risk. Even if you mad at me, you don't want to give me clarity. Attach me to your character. On your birthday, you told me to donate money to charity. You admitted sincerity. And got cake like Sarah Lee. You tether me when my stress start burying me. You don't want to take care of me. I'm so gone. In conclusion, foregone. Where war zone is torn on. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready for your bed. I just want my head rubbed. I don't want to mixtape. I just want the best of. I just want to get grub from my spot again. But through the odds working, our favor stay down. Escape town. Head low and face down like a kennel greyhound. Doing God's work in the devil's playground. I never thought it'd be this. I'm jumping out of your arms. I land and fall in the pit. Is this what they call the abyss? I fought and clawed for an inch, turning a miracle mile. I could recall when you lived.
To Die Beard 2015, $5. Hi Destiny, how would read out my username as? Also, what are your thoughts on experimental music that is atonal and has unusual rhythms?
Wish you pick up all my calls. I've been going through withdrawals, trying to take the edge off. I need Novocaine. I've been trying to stand tall. I hope that you stand with me. You know all the greats fall. Shit is all the same. Hot as napalm. Next day, come the rain. Gotta stay calm. Press play, put my heart in all of these songs. Display all of these wrongs. Yeah, part of me is gone. And you are a gift in itself. A measure of wealth, the meaning is selfless. I place you over the shelf and hide the pedestals over the belt. And straddle the waist on bronze constellate. Observation of you. Here come the truth, I'm most overdue. Stuck over you, I've gone under. Living proof of God's wonders. Risk, I never thought it'd be this. I'm jumping out of your arms. I land and fall in the pit. Is this what they call the abyss? I fought and clawed for an inch, turning a miracle mile. I could recall when your lips used to contort into smiles. Bright as the sun, it's drawn in the clips. I haven't seen light in a while. Hasn't been bright in a while.
Wow, what's up, guys? I'm fucked. I just woke up from a 4-hour nap a little bit ago, so. Rip, man. Oh, joy. I'm responding to an email site, hold on. Apparently WOWT is gonna run a piece on, or maybe, on us and the Gateway article, so I'm just trying to do a good response to this. No. Too much.
You gnome fuck!
I made the joke August editing made in the past and got banned for it. Feels weird, man.
Sorry, I'm almost done. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. What?
Hey, what's your take on current minimum wage, the failed $15 raise, and Thomas Sowell view on minimum wage? A person I was talking to just kept referring back to Thomas Sowell, and I just didn't enough about the guy to respond to him.
The Thomas Sowell guy is like, seems like a libertarian libertarian kind of guy. I don't know. I don't trust that dude much. Should probably push for like an $11 or $12 an hour minimum wage. Why is it that... Never mind. Never mind. Just forget everything I'm saying.
Go back to bed, boy, these are EU times.
Oh, finally. Jamie's gone. Thank God. Thank God.
That's me making the noises by... Oh, sorry. So he can't acknowledge it. Economic
example,
opportunity.
in Pennsylvania.
What kind?
Oh. Hello Destiny. I have a message but I am a little nervous. Would you feel? Oh dear. Do you think? Oh, I feel poorly. Do you agree? I have been sick down myself.
You gnome fuck!
Hey buddy, what is currently in your fridge? Bonus meme, what group was hungry?
Stop. You should first understand that a $50 minimum wage in 2025 has the buying power of today's worth of $13. In 4 years, $15 will be worth $13? That sounds really high. Is that true? I'll keep this short because I know you get a lot of long-winded emails. If you ever argue against a conspiracy theorist, a really effective troll is to take a more extreme position than the conspiracy theorist. Wait, who just hosted me? Or rated me? Was there? Wait, was that Zerka? Oh, what? Why does Streamlabs not show it all the time? Oh, thanks, Zerka. Hi, Destiny. Can I have my last super chat? Also want to ask what you think of some characters to find something's music. My brain is just like, I'm on a lower level today, guys, alright? What was your last super chat? Do you think there are some characters to find something as music? It's really hard to define what is any particular art, because anytime you define it, you can probably find something that exists outside of it, you know? So I don't know if I would ever be comfortable saying, like, this is music. I mean, obviously there must be some definition, but... I didn't do any drugs today, unfortunately. It would have been a good drug day.
Oh my god. Chat. If him standing right and so are you. Oh my god. He's right behind you. Hi Destiny, do you think?
Nice. No, I'll keep this short because I know you get a lot of long-winded emails. If you ever argue against conspiracy theorists, really effective trolls to take a more extreme position than them and claim that they are involved in the conspiracy. They're going to make totally unproven claims, and you can as well, but spin it to where they're on the defensive. Actually, can you prove Flat Earth isn't a conspiracy theory created by the government to distract people from X? It's interesting to be so adamant to push something the government created. What's your agenda? Can you prove you aren't being feathers by the government? Nice. Good meme. Should we? I feel like I've looked at this Noah Smith article before and it wasn't very convincing to me. Wait, this isn't. Why can I not copy paste between my computer?
You gnome fuck!
If he ignores this, I'm going to video game myself.
Good one.
Hey dude. It was my second time streaming 2 nights ago and you randomly hopped on a panel I was in. I know you don't like compliments, so fuck you, argue better. But seriously, thanks being you.
Oh, thanks, bud. We'll do this quick. Why $15 minimum wage is pretty safe and why economists change their minds on the minimum wage. Changing opinion among economists. Do minimum wages substantially lower employment among low-wage workers? Okay. When David Card and Alan Kruger came out with a landmark study in 1994 showing that a big minimum wage hike didn't cause unemployment, as most economists predicted, Card was actually shown when his colleagues were deeply invested in the theory of minimum wage kills jobs. Minimum wage and employment, a case study of the fast food industry. On April 1st, 1992, New Jersey's minimum wage rose from $4.25 to $5.05 an hour. $4.25 to $5.05. It's like a 15% increase in the minimum wage. So this would be the equivalent of making like an $8.33 an hour minimum wage. Unless I'm missing something in here, we're already off to a really bad. We're already off to a pretty bad start, but okay. I wonder if they look at unemployment across all levels or if they just look at aggregate unemployment. Let's check real quick.
Chat, it's time to stop. The accident was 5 years ago. Destiny would want you to let go.
Okay, so it was $3.35 in 1989. And then by 1992, it was $5.05. That's a much more significant jump. Almost 35%. Wait, is that right? 35% of it's 38 times 3 plus 19 is okay, yeah. So that'd be a little bit under $10 an hour. Okay. I doubt that he uses C&K to argue $15 is good. Well, because the big argument against the bump to 15 an hour right now is that it's just really, 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 really high. And when you open with a big minimum wage hike didn't cause unemployment, it feels like we should qualify that big. The big isn't as big as what we're suggesting now. So we have number of stores closed. They're using Pennsylvania as a control for the study.
Why is increasing minimum wage the big push instead of decreasing shit like income tax?
Ask your mom. Got him. I can't read these tables, dude. Jesus, I suck at this. Okay, distribution of store types by percentage. What does T to the A mean? What the fuck does this stand for? Nobody? Not one stats guy in here. Not even a single one of you guys. There should be a key. See, text or definitions, standard errors given in parentheses. Test.
Hey buddy, Donald Erpsteny here. Fuck you. JK, love you and keep up the good stream schedule.
Oh god. Big meme, big mistake. We fucked up. Okay. What is FTE employment? Full-time employee employment? That's probably what that means. The meaning of T to the A. Oh, A, test of equality means in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. I don't know what it means. It's negative 0.5.
Minimum wage isn't the problem. Uni students should make that working part-time at McDonald's. The issue is that so many people are making minimum wage instead of increasing their skill set. Send those people to university so they contribute more to society.
Wow, good one. Oh, thank God, Dev. The calculation of full-time equivalent is an employee's scheduled hours divided by employer's hours for a full-time work week. When an employer has a 40-hour work week, employees who are scheduled to work 40 hours per week are 1.0 FTEs. What is wave 1 and wave 2? Let's see. Different waves of the survey.
Ravestar_Supreme, 449 Russian rubles. If you like bad not good, you should check out A Comet Is Coming.
Gotcha. So the first wave of the service connected in telephone between February and March 92, a little over a month before the scheduled increase in wage of the survey included in it. Second wave of the survey was conducted in November and December of 92. So about a year after.
Poco043 Moto, $4.99.
About 8 months.
If I send I super chat, will you read it? Guess I'll find out.
Good job, buddy. Why the fuck did this change so much? The percentage of full-time employees in wave 1 of Pennsylvania was 35%. And that dropped to 30% in wave 2, but nothing happened in Pennsylvania. That's supposed to be the control. Jeez, that's kind of weird. Okay. Okay.
Right-wing moderate fascist here. I don't understand why the left wants to take care of all the weak people in this country. It will only bring about more and more debt if they can't work or are smart enough to work. Just let them starve. Survival of the fit.
Yeah, but then I want to have people like you to donate to me. Economists who objected to our work were upset by the thought that we were giving free, and people wanted to set wages everywhere at any possible level. It's going to stay away from minimum wage literature for a number of reasons. First, it cost me a lot of friends, people that I'd known for many years. No, the opposition wasn't just anger theorists. Anger was partially political and ideological. The economists Carter describes themselves as guardians of the free market. Phrases like Carter and Kirby, in particular, scholars who were equality. Shaft.
YouTube chat, Twitch chat, Voice chat, DGG chat, facts.
Do minimum wages substantially lower employment? I've never seen this. That they substantially lower employment. I don't think anybody should agree with that. This sounds consistent with what I've seen in the past. Overall, this body of evidence points to a relatively modest overall impact on low-wage employment, which is true, but none of these have been a significant minimum wage hike, like 15 an hour would be. Oh god, another monopsony power article. Why? It feels like this is like the buzzword of the week. Wait, why would you do this? So, Dube's literature review above suggests that in general, minimum wages aren't harmful. They're below about 60% of the median wage. The median weekly earnings of U.S. workers currently stands at $994. So, assuming a 40-hour work week, that's about $24.85 an hour. Would the median wage across all sectors across the entire country, is that really a good way to earn it? Or to peg this? Like, if I look at like median wage California, and I compare that to like median wage Iowa, like these are substantially different numbers. 75,500 versus 60,000. What if we go further south? What about like Louisiana? Median household income is 49. It's 10,000 lower. What about like Arkansas? It's 42,000. Like, why would you do the 60% of median wage West Virginia? Annual mean wage is 43,000. Why would you do this across the entire country? 60% of that is about $14.91, meaning that $15 is right around the maximum sale level. That's that feels like a really bad calculation. Oh, he acknowledges this at least. In small towns in Kansas where wages and living costs are naturally a lot lower, federal mandated 15 an hour could be a big problem. Fortunately, there's reason to think that small towns will be screwed by 200. The reason is because small towns also tend to have fewer employers and therefore more monopsony power. As we saw above, more monopsony power means that minimum wage is less dangerous and can even raise employment standards. But that's only so long as you're not going too high, though, right? Monopsony power is bad because we would say that it sets the wages way below what the natural, I guess, like the supply demand would settle at, right? But monopsony power doesn't just mean that we can like spend more and more and more for labor and make it better, right? We would still try to be settling somewhere in this. Fuck, this seems like a really bad, I don't think these two lines connect like this. I'd be, try and get no one for a talk. Yeah, maybe, if he wants to. Okay.
The question.
Hey, just wanted to say thanks for the content you provide. Helped pull me back from being a skeptic gamer type and learn to start challenging my own beliefs.
Thanks.
Keep it up. We need more people like you out here.
Thanks, bud.
So
I did.
You don't know what brain drain is. That's okay. I'll explain it to you. Brain drain is when all the people who get degrees in your city.
This is why you're
no, it's okay. You can learn. Mike,
your posture.
Mike,
what's a tiff?
Mike, this is a learning opportunity. That's okay. Hold on.
You don't know anything about politics. It's embarrassing. I'm talking to you.
No, it's okay, Mike. No, we're almost here, okay? So, brain drain is when people who get like college degrees in your city.
Politics. It's embarrassing.
No, it's okay.
You're
We're almost there. We're almost there.
And thousands of people listen to you.
Mike, wait, hold on. Hundreds of thousands. So anyway, Mike,
Is he streaming now? Nope. Oh wait, is that sound stream? Oh no, okay. Damn, IndieFaKZ.
That one.
20,000 viewers
Wait,
almost.
green apple with the
Mike deleted the VOD? Nice. Oh god, I'm cringing.
dying words in your lips. You might as well have showed me pictures of your.
What? What?
He didn't delete the VOD? Oh, wait, who said he deleted the VOD? Why did you
Steelman
fucking moron?
Podcast,
Who said he deleted the
10
VOD?
Canadian dollars. How often do you
Arzan.
reckon Vosh reaches out to engineers at Twitch to redistribute his loot, seeing as how they so monumentally contribute to his means of production? Love you, mate.
I have no idea.
Keep
Good
that
one.
head up.
This is why so many people are turned off by the impeachment narrative the way it's going right now, because it is dominated by people like
What?
her.
What? That we should, because she didn't impeach George Bush, that you shouldn't impeach now?
No, I'm
What is
saying-
why is it that you need to shoehorn that in there? It was wrong then, it's wrong now. You hold them to account every time. You do not hold a president. The reason why he was able to get away with that was for the same reason why Ronald Reagan, because we didn't impeach Ronald Reagan. You hold them to account. If it's not enough, that's the problem. If there's other people who want to go out there and march to impeach him for other things, they should do it. But hundreds of thousands of people died for that. I'm not going to hear this fucking bullshit
Can
anymore.
I finish
I'm
what I was
tired of
saying?
it.
I hate Jamie so much. I don't feel bad for Sam though. He surrounds himself with it way too much. Although she's finally gone, but I'll probably listen to the Vosh thing tomorrow. Is she gone? Yeah, supposedly she's gone.
Okay. I'm okay burning a little bit of bridges over this. I think that Jamie's an idiot.
Hot take, wow. Do you respond to all emails? No. Delete most of them now. Oh, Kenosha. April 23rd. Am I gonna get assassinated in this fucking city? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well. Hablas Español. Sí, señor. Yo hablo español. Muy biblioteca.
How's Twitter nowadays? My phone number has been banned, so I'm not able to see all the crazy breadtube lefties on Twitter. I'm sure it's just one big echo chamber with the cringe K-pop weirdos on there spamming their K-pop videos. Anything that isn't center left.
Good job, dude. Nice one.
Wolves are steeped in up to 36 among them. A male and a female dominate the pack as alphas. They establish a strict hierarchy and are the only wolves in the pack to breed.
Damn.
Each wolf's howl is unique. Much like fingerprints on humans, howls are distinct to each wolf. Characteristics like pitch and amplitude of these vocalizations help signify which wolves create certain howls. These vocalizations allow rising human populations. The late 20th century began to bring about change for wolves. Conservation policies, efforts.
Oh, that's what I call a cool story, bro. This subreddit is cringe. Oh my god. The murdered by AOC subreddit? Yikes. You're buying a tweet for $100? Wait, what is this? Who gets the money for this? Oh god, what? Thank you for the $50, but
Espelegos, $50. If you get a chance to research or know about, could you go over the Biden-Cliban's 102,030 principal application? Just your thoughts and if it might be effective. It was listed as a rural plan. If you don't know much about it, it's cool and tight.
yeah, I have no idea. When we drafted the American Reinvestment and Recovery Act, I fought to ensure that no community left behind were Clinton directed at least 10% of rural development investment made in persistent poverty communities. Counties where 20% or more of the population lived below the poverty line for the last 30 years. It's kind of known as a 10-20-30 formula, included section for that act. I have no idea if this is good or bad. I have no clue. I don't know anything about this. Like, I couldn't tell you. Okay, who is awake? What streamer friends do we have awake at this hour? Thoughts on DS2? Good one.
Escalegos, $5. No worries, thanks, going over it anyways.
So
Oh, fuck.
my idea of
Good
a
luck, Esper. I love you, buddy.
perfect date
I'm debating this guy in a little bit. In a week or whatever.
You gnome fuck!
I cannot be a white name.
Which one is he? Fuck. Does anybody remember which guy it is? Let's check. I got baited by the tweet hardcore. Andrew Wilson and Corey Richards. Oh, Andrew Wilson, I think. Debate night.
They're worked on by other people. So
Right.
which form of communist are you? Are you just a pure Marxist where there's
Oh boy. What is this? What does this conversation sound like? Let's go.
them except what type of ism it is, which is Marx?
From a multi-time Facebook jail user, I love it. I don't have to worry about my shit being recorded, and that's very important to me. Free speech. It's not dead yet.
Right. So, with that being said, why don't we bring them on? All right. So, how are you guys tonight?
Very good. Not so bad.
All right. So, if you guys want to do a quick introduction, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you're hoping to get out of this debate, since left of liberal, since you are new to us. Why don't you go first?
So I'm here to debate this fascist. I think it's pretty straightforward. Or you guys also, I guess, plug this liberalforum.org. I was on there to debate fascists. Somebody I know told me about this forum.
On with me. Are you a scrub or a meth head then? Or on with me. Are you a scrub or a meth? So somebody told you to get onto a forum so that you could debate scrubs and meth heads, and you said okay. Is that what happened?
They actually said that you were debating scrubs and meth heads, and
right.
reporting yourself as some sort of master debater.
So you couldn't wait to get on with me. Are you a scrub or a meth head then? Or
neither one, but I guess we'll see.
But to defend the forum, you are on the forum.
I'm there to troll fascists.
But you're there, though. So let's not forget that he is there. Whether it's there to troll fascists, that's what it's there for, is for people like you to be able to engage with what you call fascists, or for communists to be able to engage with Nazis in a free-for-all. And have you been banned from that forum, sir?
No, you don't ban Nazis, right? So you wouldn't ban people who would
I don't ban anybody, because all views are welcome. So, but anyway, all views. Yeah, all views. And who gets banned? Who gets banned? Nobody gets banned. All views are welcome for people to debate. I'm sorry that you hate free speech so much, but as far as my introduction goes, if that's what yours is, my name is Andrew Wilson. I am also known here as Big Papa Fascist, as well I should be. There was a joke that I made in a previous debate, and we're going to stick with Big Papa Fascist because I like it. I'm here tonight to debate with Left of Liberal, who is a communist. I'm glad that he's a member of the forum, and it was me who called him out, to be fair. I just want to be accurate for the record, and I do want to graciously tip my hat to him for coming on, even though he apparently hates the site in which he's welcome. So that's my introduction for the night. I'll turn it back over to you guys.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Each person can give an opening statement. It can be as little as 1 minute, but no longer than 5, about this topic, what your stance is. After both of you have given your opening statement, we can open the floor for an open debate. After we conclude the debate portion, we'll go directly into the panel portion, and that's where myself and Todd can join the discussion, and we can take questions from the audience. Both guests have seen the rules and agreed to the treaty, so any violation will result in a 30-second mute. Each additional violation will tack on another 30 seconds, but hopefully we won't need to do that. Let's try to attack the argument, not the person, and that goes for the audience as well. So with that being said, let's get started with our opening statements. We're going to start with our first topic, which will be communism and distribution. And Andrew, I guess this is your topic, so why don't you get us started?
Absolutely. So here's my position on communism, and I'll also get to distribution. And remember that they're two separate things, but they are intertwined. One, communism is the most destructive ideology that's ever existed in human history. That's point one. Point two, communism has led to massive starvation because of the inability of communists and Marxists to distribute supplies to the masses. My opponent is a neo-Marxist. He's going to refuse to take responsibility for any communist nation that has existed to date, nor the body count to date, which is at 149 million and counting. At the heart of communism and neo-Marxism is the abolition of private property. The other thing about communism that I take issue with is what they call the lumpen proletariat, which is what my opponent likely considers modern conservatives to be. If you're not familiar with the term, what it means is anti-revolutionaries or riffraff or things like this. My ultimate point that I did want to make tonight, and I'm glad he came on for me to make it, is that neo-Marxists at their core are just jealous people. They're absolutely jealous. They're jealous of the jocks that fuck their girlfriends in high school. They're jealous of the man with the balls as big as a Death Star like me, and they're obsessed with getting revenge on them. And so what they do is they gather together with their little buddies and try to have little proletariat revolutions. And it's disgusting. And you'll find that most of them are at the lower rungs of society. They own nothing. They have dead-end jobs, and they're pretty much worthless to our great capitalist system. I think my opponent's tactic tonight will be to qualify me as a fascist, but to qualify himself as a neo-Marxist, and will try to shrug off all the Marxist ideology that has been followed by other countries by calling it some other type of ism, be it Maoism, he'll call it Stalinism, he'll call it every type of ism except what type of ism it is, which is Marxism. My opponent also does not want free speech of any kind. He wants the liberalforum.org to be shut down for hate speech. He wants all hate speech to be banned. He doesn't want any type of speech at all. And the reason he doesn't want that is because that is the way that he can control, and his what he would call proletariat friends could control anti-communist messaging. My last point on this is that Marxists can never seem to establish value on anything without using some type of market, which is why it's always failed historically nationwide in any nation it's been tried in. So those are my opening points, and I'll cede the floor.
Wow. Okay. So your original position that you put on your forum was that communism is a wretched form of government, and that it is unable to distribute goods and services to its population in any meaningful manner.
That's correct.
Okay. Cool. So you still stand by that, right?
Yes, I do.
So you think, first of all, incorrectly, that communism is a form of government? It's just, like a basic lack of understanding of the word or the definition of communism.
So then, can you qualify for me?
Oh, God.
Then any type of communism that's ever been applied without government control.
Communism that has been applied, you're using the word wrong.
How am I using it wrong? There have been communist nations.
There have been communist countries. So I'm being interrupted, but go ahead.
Sorry, I'll yield the floor, and I won't interrupt. I'm sorry, sir.
Communism, as defined by Karl Marx, is a classless and stateless society. Okay, so just so you know, that's the definition of communism from the guy who invented communism. So to say that we're going to try to apply communism to something, it just shows a lack of understanding on your part, or even kind of counter research. You claim to hate communism so much. It would be funny to know exactly how much you knew about it. So there's about 5 steps in the lead up to being communism, right? I'm sure you know about that. I'm sure you've read tons of Marx. You hate him so much.
I'm supposed to debate this guy in a week over changing demographics in the United States.
There's primitive communism, feudalism, capitalism, socialism, and then finally stateless communism. Communism isn't a government. It's not a form of government. It's not when government does stuff. It's not when tax money is being redistributed to provide for social programs. That's not communism. Okay. You can say that that's some tenets of Marxism. You can say it's some tenets of collectivism. But your original statement that you got to stand by is that communism is a...
He Googled it. He's reading it now. You can see his eyes. You heard him type.
100%. That's correct, because only governments can enforce communism, sir. So are you saying then in the abstract, that you're saying that communism is an abstract, and that every form of communism on earth, which has been run by governments, is not real communism then?
What you're saying is there are forms of communism. No one says that. Even communist parties don't say, this is communism. We are experiencing communism. We are living in communism. That doesn't happen. They say we are striving towards communism. But anyone who's ever read Marx understands that there are fucking steps to this shit.
Marx wasn't the only one who advocated communism. Engels also advocated communism. So did Lenin. Lenin advocated communism.
Sure, yes.
Marx was not the only person who ever fielded a communist dream. And like most ideologies, they're worked on by other people. So which form of communist are you? Are you just a pure Marxist where there's no government, no nothing, and we all sing kumbaya and hold hands, or what?
Every Marxist knows that communism isn't a form of government. Everybody, even Leninists, even Stalinists, even Trotsky, everybody really knows what communism is, I guess, outside of fascists, apparently. And obviously, most of America would not be able to define communism. People say that Joe Biden is a communist. I'm not a type of communist. You labeled me as a communist. I never said I was a communist.
So what is left of liberal? How far left do you get before you're a communist? I mean, you do have Karl Marx as your picture. You don't want me to think you're communist, though. I'm confused.
So...
Okay, we have wasted 7 minutes of our life on literal brainlet back and forthing, but okay.
I've got to label myself as a communist, right? Or a socialist if I'm working towards socialism inside of the fall of capitalism, where we are now. If I'm working toward bringing about a socialist society, then I'll be a socialist. Or if I read Marx and think that he was right about stuff and think that he had good ideas, well, then I'm a Marxist.
So are you a Marxist?
Yeah, I'm a Marxist.
So ideally, communist is adequate then. What is your problem with the label of communist if you're a Marxist? He wrote the book on communism.
Right, yeah. So you're saying he should be the end-all be-all of what communism is if he wrote the book.
Oh, I'm just saying he's the starting point for communism.
Right, he shouldn't be able to define communism?
No, I'm saying that labeling you as a communist seems to be adequate considering that you're a follower of Marx and you just agreed that you're a communist.
Sure.
Okay, well, then there's no problem with the definitions here on who is what. So there's no reason to argue that you're not a communist because you're a communist.
I'm not a member of any communist party, but I do I would like to see communism brought about. Ideally, utopian communism would be great. I think we should strive towards socialism at this point in this country. But
because that's the first step too.
Obviously, Lenin says. Yes,
okay, yeah, you just said that too. You just said that Marx himself said that.
He's more famously quoted.
Okay.
Right, but I guess the main weird thing here is that you don't know what communism is or the definition of communism by Marx, or agree that communism isn't a form of government. You don't know.
What I
explain that communism has been applied to something. Explain that.
So let's try one more time. What I'm pointing to is every government in history that has what happens every single time is the Cultural Revolution, which is what you're striving for. Yes. Once the Cultural Revolution is done, communism comes into play, but there needs to be an enforcement arm, and so a heavy-handed government seems to always come in to enforce the tenets of communism. So when I say that communism is a form of government, what I mean by that is to say that I've never seen a form of communism that did not have government as the enforcement arm for the communism.
Is capitalism a form of government?
That's not really what we're discussing here.
I'm just saying, has capitalism ever come about where there's not a government enforcement arm?
No, no.
So we can't make those two.
I'm not a big fan of capitalism either. Rather, I'm a big fan of what's called free enterprise. But that aside, we're not discussing capitalism. We're discussing communism. And
we're discussing what's called mode of production.
Okay, yeah. But every time I've seen communism implemented, there has been government control. Is that true or not true?
Has every economic system in the history had government control?
Not everyone. No. It depends on how micro and macro you want to make the scale.
Sure. Let's say most. Have most systems? Okay. So every system of economics is government.
Your system is being non-government, but every single time your system's applied, there's government involved. That's what I'm saying.
Your argument is that any economic system should be referred to as a government because it takes government to enforce the economic system. And I'm saying that
that's right.
I'm saying, okay, so any economic system is government, right? So if you live under the mode of production of capitalism, that is your government. That's what you're purporting.
Yes. What I'm saying, no, I'm saying the enforcement arm is the government for the system of which the economics of the country operates.
So if you knew anything about communism, then you would say socialism needed an enforcement arm.
Yes, socialism is the lead up to communism.
Communism is a stateless society. Stateless. It's defined by Karl Marx as a stateless society. You can have a form of government that is a stateless society. That's a form of society. It's actually a mode of production.
I concede that that's absolutely accurate. That's what Karl Marx said. But again, I will refer you to every single time communism's been applied, it has not been that way.
Yeah, what you're doing is applying Christianity to Mormonism and every other cult that it's been applied to. You can't say, well, they took this one idea and they said this about it. So, that's fine. We can use everything.
What metric should I use?
Oh, wait, oh my God. This is exhausting. What is happening?
To judge communism other than every time.
Oh, I'll take them at their word. You can't just take a party and say, well, they call themselves communists. Fuck it, they're communists. I don't have to read any theory. I don't have to understand what the word communism means. You clearly thought communism was a form of government. I've heard you say it in past debates.
It's a form of government.
You still won't concede that it's not a form of government.
I won't. What you're talking about is ideology versus application.
Okay. To be fair, communism kind of implies some quote-unquote form of government. Like, it might be stateless, but I don't think it would be crazy to say, like arguably it's no government, but it is like a type of political organization. Right? Like, is this really what you would want to spend 30 minutes fighting over? Like, I don't understand.
I have application on my side of your ideology being applied, sir. And when your ideology is applied, what happens is famine, death, and destruction every single time. Every single time. So you can state that from an ideological standpoint, your Marxism is absolutely fine. Because after all, it's just ideological, and this is what happens without a state. After the proletariat has torn down the bourgeoisie, and we live in a nice stateless society where we all hold hands and sing kumbaya, but we've seen the ideology
I'm debating this fascist guy.
applied many times and can point to many examples of it being applied and what happens is death and destruction. So at what point do I say, well, it's nice that your ideology is all sunshine, but all I can ever point to with communism is the actual government application of it?
Yeah, what you're doing is you're pointing to capitalism, right?
No, not Soviet Russia wasn't capitalist, sir.
What I'm saying is I could point to capitalism and adhere anything that's happened under a capitalist regime to capitalism, but it wouldn't be the case, right? There's been genocide committed under a capitalist regime, but I wouldn't say, well, capitalism dictates genocide.
What genocides have been done under capitalist regimes?
Armenian genocide. Let's see. There was a genocide most famously on the Jewish people by the Nazis.
The Nazis weren't capitalistic. They have a 31-point socialist manifesto that you can read yourself. I'm surprised. I thought if you knew so much about capitalists that you would have studied the Nazis.
Yeah, I know that the Nazis were definitely capitalists.
They were definitely capitalists. So when they seized up the means of production and started making Volkswagens, that was a capitalist venture?
Actually, they made a deal with the trade unions, kicked out all the socialists, and banned striking. And that's the way that they made Volkswagen. They had compulsory work from people.
That's not capitalism.
It's not socialism.
But it's not capitalism.
Yeah, it's capitalism.
No, it's not capitalism.
You're saying socialism is the workers own the means of production, right? That's literally the definition of socialism is a political and economical theory of social organization that advocates the means of production.
It depends on the qualifier, though, doesn't it?
Well, you can't say they made Volkswagen. Was there means of production by all the workers across the board? Was there no capitalism going on?
They made my only point. That wasn't my only point. I had multiple points. One of those points is that they made a national highway system. They have a 31-point socialist plan that you can look to.
Programs, so you call them socialist.
Many of them have what you would consider socialist tendencies, yes.
Socialist tendencies, just not across the board socialism, right? Because they didn't own the means of production. Being extracted by
everything is a mixed economy. Almost everything is a mixed economy. I can't point to anything that doesn't have some mix of economic socialism and capitalism anywhere ever.
Good job. So we can agree that they were definitely capitalists. Right?
No, we can agree that maybe they had a mixed economy that employed some forms of capitalism, but that doesn't mean that they were across the board fascist or socialist either. So you can't mix it in and say they were absolutely capitalists because they weren't. And
they were capitalist at best, at very best. Let's say I take your disingenuous argument and say that they were democratic socialists. Right? They're still capitalists.
I didn't say they were democratic socialists.
That's as far left as they're going to get, right? In anybody's mind.
No, it's not as far left as they'll get. There's more extreme forms of leftism, including more socialist programs than what democratic socialists would generally apply.
You're saying the Nazis were leftists?
I'm saying that they had a mixed economy, and that yeah, you could point to a lot of leftist things that they did that you would not find in generally in a capitalistic society. Absolutely. What's that?
Being openly fascist, right? That, I mean, being
they weren't fascist. Mussolini was a fascist.
Nazism is a form of fascism. I don't know. I don't think this is really contested, is it? Is this guy a Nazi too? I have no idea.
So tell me then what made the Nazis fascist exactly? Was it the authoritarianism or was it the economic policies?
Was it the totalitarianism?
Literally authoritarian ultranationalists. I'm pretty sure even if you look at the fucking Wikipedia, it'll say like they're fucking fascists. Like Nazism is a form of fascism. Like they literally are anti-liberal. They are literally authoritarian. They're literally ultranationalists. Like by any definition of what fascism is, I'm pretty sure Nazis are gonna meet or beat the definition. What the fuck?
Or was it the ultra-right nationalism?
Totalitarianism isn't necessarily a qualifier of fascism.
I believe Mussolini would disagree with you.
Well, Mussolini can set up whatever he wants. You just said that other people can qualify Marxism without being Marxist.
Mussolini coined fascism. Mussolini wrote.
So what? If he coined it, he can coin the term all he wants. You can't say out of one side of your mouth that all these communist nations weren't actually communist because this is what Marxism actually is. But then point to Nazi Germany and say that they were fascist because Mussolini said he was a fascist. It doesn't work that way.
No,
you have to
describe totalitarian. You said fascism is not necessarily totalitarian.
I'm sorry. I'll let him speak. I don't mean to speak over you. Go ahead.
You said Mussolini. You said fascism isn't necessarily totalitarian. I said Mussolini would disagree with you. Mussolini said fascism is totalitarian. So what I'm saying is you have to look to the origin of what you're talking about for answers. If you want to look at communism, you have to look at Karl Marx and what he said about it. If you want to look at fascism, sure, look at Mussolini and what he said about it. And he literally said,
what about the people who build off the ideologies? They don't matter. Only the source matters. So Engels.
Are we going to blame Catholicism for Mormonism now?
No, we're going to blame further popes for how Catholicism is now applied today. Absolutely.
Today, you can blame popes for what is happening today. Sure.
Right. So the thing is that you can build off of the Catholic or the Catholic structure based on how other popes implement Catholicism, just like you can with Marxism. That isn't that what you're trying to build on when you call modern people fascists? No, I'm not. Or anti-racist ideology, using that as your effigy when you are the one probably advocating to pull down the statues of racists. You want to square that with me?
Yeah, let's square that. So nowhere in my economic policy or the policy that I want to revolutionize the economy of the United States and have the workers get paid for what they do, none of that has anything to do with Marxist stance on the Jewish problem or whatever you might be referring to, right? I'm not sure where you could point to anywhere where I've advocated for any of that. I mean,
oh, they're just wrong. The Nazis definitely were not a capitalistic party, but they are definitely fascist. My understanding is that fascists aren't necessarily capitalist. I thought that Nazis didn't like the idea of like hardcore capitalism, all that shit, and it was supposed to be some unifying bullshit between like being kind of like this like authoritarian, ultranationalist, kind of racist, whatever, but then also with like the workers and everybody are compensated fairly. Like National Bolshevism or whatever is supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be marrying some of the ideas between like socialism and I don't really want to say liberalism, like socialism and like markets or something like that. I don't know. That like a Nazi or a fascist isn't necessarily labeled, or I'm sorry, isn't married to the idea of like capitalism. That's not true.
You can say this guy said that. Yes, he said that. Definitely. Nowhere in any of the economic policies where's that even brought up.
Okay, so again, I'm going to ask this question. Pay attention to what I'm actually saying. You right now have an effigy of a racist as your avatar. Do you understand that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah, definitely. He's a racist. Yep. You want to pull down the statues of racists in the United States. Do you understand how fucking hypocritical it is to say that I can take this portion of what this person says and ignore the racism, but I can't do the same thing with a Confederate statue?
I don't think that's the same thing at all. The Confederacy want to enslave an entire group of people. Marx wrote some letters to Engels, right? So we built these statues in the 60s to troll civil rights and black people. We need to tear that shit down. That's a monument.
Not the effigy.
Okay, you guys stop interrupting. Both of you guys actually have to stop interrupting.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll let you speak. I didn't mean to interrupt if I did.
No, go ahead.
Again, I want you to understand how hypocritical this sounds to everybody who's watching you right now.
Yeah.
You have the effigy. Now, if I came on here with the effigy of General Lee, if I came on here with the effigy of General Lee, if I had the effigy of General Lee, what would people think? Yeah, that's right. You already know what people think. Yes, that I was a racist. So there you are with the effigy of a child racist who you claim is a racist and concedes a racist as your effigy. But you say, well, I just like his economic policies. But if I came on here with an effigy of Mussolini and said, I just like his economic policies, no, that's not good. I'm an avowed fascist and I'm an authoritarian, right?
Fascism is absolutely capitalist. Nazis were social in name only. No, that is not true. Nazis hated other socialist parties, but I'm pretty sure Nazism itself advocated for things having to do with like the common good and everything. People do this really weird thing online where they try to say that like capitalism equals right equals fascism and socialism equals left equals all the good things or whatever. But where can we find? The Nazis argued that free market capitalism damages nations due to international finance and the worldwide economic dominance of disloyal big business, which they considered to be the product of Jewish influences. Nazi propaganda posters in working-class districts emphasized anti-capitalism, such as one that said, "The maintenance of a rotten industrial system has nothing to do with nationalism. I can love Germany and hate capitalism." Both in public and private, Hitler expressed disdain for capitalism, arguing that it holds nations ransom in the interests of a parasitic cosmopolitan rentier class. Hitler opposed free market capitalism because it could not be trusted to put national interests first and desired an economy that would direct resources in ways that matched the many national goals of the regime. Hitler opposed free market because it could not be trusted to put national resources and desired an economy that would direct resources in ways that matched the many national goals of the regime, such as the buildup of military, building programs for cities and roads, and economic self-sufficiency. Hitler also distrusted capitalism for being unreliable due to its egotism and preferred a state-directed economy that maintains private property and competition but subordinates them to the interests of the Volk. The idea that's great. You can link me one thing about economy of Nazi Germany, privatization of business. You can link me something. I'm pretty sure the word privatization was literally invented to describe what the early Nazi Party did to a lot of companies. That's fine. You can link this. But to say that Nazis were like capitalist, or to say that like Nazis loved capitalism, like it's a little bit more nuanced than that. Like the idea that the idea that you can just say like, oh, all Nazis are capitalists or whatever is like, I don't know. It wasn't even privatization, really. It was nationalization. Sure, just read that Goebbels quote. Goebbels?
Imagine being a poster for an alt-right dog whistle. Just say some crap about how Jews run the world and watch the chat roll with frogs. Ye is pure from that crap. Ye never lose.
Fuck. Dan Arrow has made a video about it. Oh, cool. Did you just link me a 42 fucking minute video? Wow, thanks, dude. Let me just watch this real quickly.
Hey Destiny, I found you through Vosh and love your content. Keep it up, buddy. White people happy.
If you knew anything about fascism, you would know that Mussolini's economic policies were fascism. And if you knew anything about General Lee, right, you would know that he is famous for being a Confederate, right? Is Karl Marx famous for being a racist? Is he a symbol? When you see Karl Marx's face, you think anti-Semitism and racism, or you think Marxism and economic policy.
They should. People should think racism, and they should think about the lower class of the proletariat that he referred to as garbage. Yes, they should. That just because you're better at hiding what Karl Marx was about doesn't mean that wasn't what he was about. And there's your effigy, your racist, your fucking racist ass effigy that you're speaking through.
Tell me, how many books did he write about racism?
Who?
Where in Karl Marx's writings was the racism found? Was it in a book that he wrote, or was it in a letter?
Well, it was in a combination. In his book, he did talk about the lower class of the proletariat, and he was speaking specifically about races in some context there, and also in some of his letters to Engels.
So you think that
he's racist? That you conceded? Yes, I do.
That he's a devout racist for sure, and that he's known for racism. And that
do you think Hitler was a socialist? No, because my cursory reading, and maybe I could go learn more. Okay, but I'm too lazy. I don't think Hitler's goal was socialism or capitalism. Hitler, because he was a fascist leader, his goal was the survival and thriving of his nation. So whatever vehicle he could use that would support the goals and ends of his nation would be what he would use. He doesn't care about like the proletariat or the worker, or he didn't care about like, you know, big business or blah, blah, blah. It was just whatever makes Germany like a mightier power is what Hitler would have supported. It's what any fascist would support. When you argue that like fascists are capitalists, you're wasting your breath. You're like it's such a god awful waste of space, like both in oxygen in terms of air you consume, and then in terms of online drivel that other people are subjected to. You're like, because no fascist on the internet today is going to argue in favor of capitalism. In fact, most of them are kind of anti. Like, I don't think Fuentes is a big capitalist. I don't think Richard Spencer is a big capitalist. Like, you're arguing against literally nobody when you do shit like this. Is this the Goebbels quote? I don't know. I always fuck this guy's name up. What is this? Joseph Goebbels would later go on to become the Nazi propaganda minister, was strongly opposed to both capitalism and communism, viewing them as the two great pillars of materialism that were part of the international Jewish conspiracy for world domination. Nice. Nevertheless, he wrote in his diary in 1925 that if we were forced to choose between them, in the final analysis, it would be better for us to go down with Bolshevism than live in eternal slavery under capitalism. Goebbels also linked an anti-Semitism to...
Fascism aside. How are you doing, bud?
Okay.
Also, how you doing, chat?
Goebbels also linked his anti-Semitism to his anti-capitalist stating in a 1929 pamphlet that we see in the Hebrew is the incarnation of capitalism, the misuse of the nation's goods. It's pronounced Goebbels. Oh, you're right. Sorry, Goebbels. Gerbils. So is fascism not inherent to the left or right then? I've always heard it as far right in school. I mean, people describe it as far right. I think that the left-right paradigm is just... The problem is that, like, people use labels to try to, like, attack each other. That's really all it is like... Instead of using labels to try to accurately figure out where anybody fits on a political spectrum, people just use labels to attack people. Like, people will say like some shit like, oh, pedophilia, that's a far right-wing ideology. It's like, wait, well, how? Well, because right equals bad and pedophiles equal bad, so it's right-wing. Like, oh, okay. Like, that's literally what it feels like, is that basically people use... The labels just exist for people to attack each other with. That's why you get into these conversations where people will argue so much with, like, were the Nazis left-wing or right-wing? Because you just want to use the label to attack people. You don't actually give a fuck about any of the descriptive power of the label. And it's like, and it's a little bit naive or under service to say that we can just use, like, left or right to describe, like, an ideology. Like, obviously, they're a bit more nuanced than that.
It should be interchangeable.
Oh, okay. He's not known for racism. Why did you say that you knew he was a racist?
Because I know a lot of people were racist. Most people from history are racist, and they're not good people. Right?
So you're allowed to...
president.
It's probably because it's intuitive for people to think of it as a sliding scale from communism to left to right to fascism. Yeah, but like it doesn't really work that way, right? Like, because it would hook around a little bit. If we're talking about like how, for instance, let's say that we were talking about it in the form of free markets, right? Communism would be all the way to the left, and then like libertarianism would be all the way to the right, but fascism would come back more in the other direction because a fascist typically won't be like an ultra-capitalist, right? So like it's... I'm sorry. I don't know. This is a bad argument. Were they socialist? Well, in April 1933, communist, socialist, Democrats, and Jews were purged from the German civil service, and trade unions were outlawed the following month. Technically, this makes them super socialist, because the first thing any socialist regime does when they take over is they kill all the other communist, socialists, and Democrats, and then eventually the Jews. So this is not the art, but it's whatever. All right, sorry.
You're still a slave owner.
So you're allowed to take...
Steve.
Hi.
From him what you want and leave the racism aside, but yet if I tried to do that with a form of right-wing politics, you would say he's clearly following a racist. You want to tear down statues of Confederates. You want to tear down statues of what you consider racist, but yet at the same time speak to the effigy of somebody you concede as a racist. That's literally the most hypocritical thing I could ever imagine a person doing, sir.
I can understand why you would think that, right? Because you see the Confederates as just racists. That's all they did. They just didn't like black people, or they just didn't like Jews, right? You don't see that the Confederate flag is a symbol that they fought and killed and died for having slaves, just to keep fucking slaves. Like that shit is their entire identity.
And Marxists went on to kill 179 million people, and you're speaking through a racist effigy. While at the same time,
he killed 179,000 people. You can say
179,000, 179 million.
Okay, 179 million. You can say Stalin did that. If you want to.
No, it's not just Stalin. It's
okay,
everybody who adheres to Marxist ideology added up as 179 million.
How many people starved? Just starved because of capitalism. How many people?
Almost. Well, under the capitalist system, I don't know how many you could equate to as having starved, but I don't think in the West it's many. Right now, almost everybody in the West eats like kings.
So 100 years ago, 1942, 1930s, in the 1930s, people starved. Right. Since then, how many people have starved under capitalism?
Under which form of capitalism?
On the earth, if every single government is not a communist government, if the mode of production is capitalism, then
every single government's mode is not capitalism or the free market.
Okay, so which country?
Which country? What?
Which country doesn't have capitalism?
In what decade? What do you mean? Frame the question so I can understand it.
After World War II, let's say after the fall of the state capitalist Soviet Union, where's the capitalism? Which place hasn't had capitalism at all? No capitalism. Is it? I mean, North Korea.
Well, they all have a form of mixed economy.
Okay,
and if you're talking about people who have mostly capitalistic societies, those people are not starving. No.
In Africa, people are starving.
Just went over the section in the wiki that Destiny read and like, goddamn, he did not paint a very full picture of Nazis' very specific kind of anti-laissez-faire / globalism. Wait, who, me? What, do you think I misrepresented something, Kujo-san? Wait, what?
The communist society do. They die horribly.
Okay, so the people with social programs in Scandinavia and stuff like that who actually have social programs that are paid for by their taxes are doing.
Is capitalism antithetical to totalitarianism? Would it be possible for there to be a dictator in a very right libertarian world? You could be like a dictator. You could have a totalitarian regime and still do capitalism, probably. I imagine it would work. Destiny, what do you see as non-capitalist about Nazism? Directing industry or nationalization doesn't get you out of capitalism. Nothing the Nazis said such to get you out. That's why I don't like the term being not capitalist, distinguished by some adherence to beliefs extracted from Marx. The term capitalism itself concedes a huge amount of epistemic ground to the left because it preconfigures what can and cannot depart from how we're doing things currently in a meaningful sense. What do you see as non-capitalist about Nazism? So typically, like, I feel like when I think of capitalism, and I think of how it functions in a government, I guess I'm like closely aligning that with like liberalism. So when I think of capitalism that flourishes under a government, I think of a liberal government that's trying to do like property rights, relative freedoms, rights on private property, like these types of things, like broad tenets of liberalism. I think that the Nazi government of Germany, their goal wasn't really anything related to that. They could give a fuck less about like liberalism. Their goal was the advancement of like their state and their ideology. So like whatever quote unquote free market would have existed in Germany would only exist insofar as it served the purpose of the state and the German people. And anything else, like anything that might be seen as broader liberalization of the market would probably be criticized as being like globalist or Jewish conspiracyist. So like, I don't know if that's a word, Semitic interest or something, right? So that's why I would be like, to say that like Nazi Germany was like a capitalist country when they would kill any capitalism if they ever saw it like being too globalized or too Jewish influenced or something like that. Yeah. Nazi did big privatizations. I understand this. I know that they did, but it was generally because I think Hitler thought that it was the best way to support the country. But like people point out Volkswagen, like if Volkswagen started selling cars to other countries or engaging in like globalized like economic shit, I'm pretty sure Hitler would have been like, fuck you guys, like you're selling too many cars to Jews or something. So I get that association, but I associate with a very, very fundamental aspect of how it operates, things like commodity production, the literal presence of capital and circulation of expenditure, stuff, very fundamental stuff. I understand why you have that association. Yeah, I mean, like we were talking from like a very, very, very fundamental level. So are we taking like a Marx framing then to work at what capitalism is? Or, because I mean, like from an ultra fundamental level, then I guess, yeah. But I mean, like nobody really talks about capitalism from that frame. Like it seems like when people talk about capitalism, they're usually doing it from a very liberal point of view, not just like, you know, we have commodity production and we have, you know, capital markets, right? I understand what you're saying though, yeah. This debate sucks.
A hell of a lot better than people in Liberia who don't have the social programs and who are unfettered capitalism, unregulated capitalism.
That's not unfettered capitalism. That's nonsense. What about it is capitalistic?
What about
it is not a free market? It's not a free market. It's not free market. Because it's dictatorial.
You're saying
government interferes. The government consistently interferes with the markets that are there.
Oh, so nothing is real capitalism now too. So you're gonna.
Well, my question is then, what is this ultra fundamental level that isn't framed in a Marxist way? That's my problem. The only fundamental is essentially the existence and circulation of capital. There's a basic Marxist conceit. I think terms like this describe what we're doing much better. Extended order.
There's nothing like a debate where most of the arguments are based on semantics. Also, when talking about politics, how do you avoid semantic arguments?
I don't. I do. I mean, semantics are really important. I don't know how to respond to that question. I mean, you have to get your words down straight, right? Like
understandable. Havianiste.jpg 10 Australian dollars. Thought he'd take a break from being a lurker for once.
Thanks, bud.
Bonus meme 10 kids in my van right now.
Banned meme. So like in common practice, for instance, if I created a country, so if we're going by your definition, right? If I created a country and I said we are only going to invest in like environmental policy and anything else is getting shut down by the government, fuck you. But I allowed people to like have capital flowing to that area, and there were private owners and everything, and that economy, quote unquote, worked like that. I mean, like theoretically, you call that capitalism, right? But I feel like in common parlance, it feels like capitalism and liberalism are so closely associated. It's hard to break that bond. It feels like most people, it's like, well, that's not capitalism. Like this is something different. I understand what you're saying. I don't disagree with you. I don't think anybody in common language like uses it that way. Or that's what it feels like, is that capitalism and liberalism are so closely aligned with each other. Given your understanding of fascism, do you think China could fall under it? Possibly. I think maybe, yeah. You look at like the Uyghur shit. Generally asking that a far-right libertarian world, how would the dictator leverage power? Oh, I don't know. In a far-right dictator world, in a libertarian dictatorship, I don't even know if that could be a thing. I'm not sure. Do you consider Stalin a fascist? Do some of the people like Mao and Stalin be considered fascist? I mean, they were authoritarian regimes. Were they ultra-nationalist? Usually there are racialized elements to fascism. Usually they're highly populist governments. Oh, man. I feel like maybe this is going to be such a politically charged question, though. I'm not sure. Red fascism. What is this? Is a term equating Stalinism, a variant of Marxist-Leninism, with fascism. Accusations that alluded to the Soviet Union acted as red fascists were commonly said by anarchists, left communists, social democrats, and other democratic scientists, as well as liberal. Not sure about the racialized bit, unless you count stuff like Stalin going after Jews as racialized. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that the USSR was very racialized in terms of who it attacked. And he never got the chance to do his Jewish shit, because I think he died before that. I don't know. Explain like I'm 5. What? Both are authoritarian systems that are anti-democratic? How is communism anti-democratic? How is this the most upvoted thing? See, like these answers, do you see these answers become tautological? Was Stalin a fascist? Well, no, because they were communist. Fascism is right, communism is left. Wait. Oh, kill me. I don't think ultranationalism would really work, but if you want, there was a policy under Lenin called Korenizatsiya, I don't know, which devolved things to local ethnic republics. This was rolled back under Stalin in favor of an angle that could be called Russian nationalism. I think it's a hard case to make. Maybe. Yeah.
You can say that you can apply communism to anybody who says that they're communist, but nobody's really doing communism.
I'm talking about free market.
Fascism is by definition a far-right ideology. Yeah, but why though? Because you say it? Like, what does far-right mean? What does right or left mean here? Like, fascism doesn't denote, not really, like any kind of economic policy. So why is it considered far-right? Other than like far-right bad, far-left good, right? Like, is there... Start asking lefties to define fascism while they get real flustered. Yeah, it seems like it. The whole left-right dichotomy arose from the French Revolution. Those who stood in opposition to the monarch resided to the left, and those who supported the monarch stood to the right. Overall, it's a pretty dumb concept. Cool, man. All right, this is boring as fuck. I need to write out. I was gonna do this on stream, but I don't think I could. I think I'll video game myself, but I might release it after. So my debate is going to be over. Usually when I have like a moral thing I haven't thought out like at great depth, usually I just start jotting down like questions and answers and like responses to things. But I don't think I could do this on stream. I think I would video game myself. I think I'd go to Tomato Town.
Poco43 Moto, $4.99. Why don't you make a list of fascist criteria real quick and see how many the communists get?
Well, based on our last debate, let's see. What are fascists?
I would say that the main difference between communism and fascism is that it is an anti-modern ideology. Communists still see themselves in a tradition of enlightenment, and even the Russian Revolution saw itself as the successor of the French Revolution.
Cool. Story, bro. You can't make a list of fascists. Fascist not determined as clue to find purely by who describes as fascists. Probably even just Mussolini. Cool. How is it for the Stream Deck? How is it that there's nothing for Discord? Like, how does Stream Deck not have a push to talk on it? That would be sick. Or I guess you could just put a push to talk for Discord and make it, but whatever.
were fired in, according to this same report, like 4 hours before the fire started. And the people who did the report concluded that there was no way that the government actually started this fire. Like, this isn't a very like controversial thing. Demon Mama, if you have controversial evidence, I would like to hear it. But my assumption is that you really haven't done any research and are just like saying it's controversial because Wikipedia said so. So what's your evidence?
No, I've watched quite a bit of stuff. And not only that, but there was a Justice report. There was a Justice Department report, I believe, in 2001 that went over this and parsed through the evidence in a court of law and was not able to conclude that that there was evidence for the Branch Davidians having set the fire themselves. Now, I don't know. I believe
I'm reading that. The Justice report literally says that that the sect members did start the fire. That was the conclusion of that Justice report.
Oh, well, perhaps I'm misciting it then. Perhaps that one is
yeah, perhaps.
Oh, no. The ultimate weapon. Reading the sources somebody actually sends you. Oh, it's not fair. Hey, Destiny, watching your stream, Gas helped me overcome existential dread brought on by this past election. Thanks for your time. Oh, thanks, database.
What would define right and left in this economic sense would be economic freedom, basically.
Cool.
Most communist governments in this sense would be right-wing economically cause they were a command economy.
What?
Same goes for the Nazis.
No, what?
If you the
No,
wings in this way.
I don't, okay.
It's possible. I mean, but again, the point...
Can you
the
give
reason...
me a link to that Justice report, please?
Yeah, I would love to see it, yeah.
We're fired.
Wait. Why is Demon Mama asking to see it? I thought she just said she cited it.
Possible. I mean, but again,
Can
the point.
Can you
the
give
reason...
me a link to that Justice report, please?
Yeah, I would love to see it. Yeah.
Page 947. Bastian, I'm tired. Vivian just asked. No, Demon Mama said too at the end. Thanks. Okay, I'll take a look at this. All right. That's Vivian? Wait, what are you guys talking about? Is this not Demon Mama in the top left where it says Demon Mama? Do they not just say, yeah, I'd like to see it?
Give me a link to that Justice report, please?
Yeah, I would love to see it, yeah.
lucky. I'm in a good mood. I'm only 24-houring you fuckers. I don't care about fascism. Stop spamming me fascism. I don't care. We moved on from it. Why do iPhone cables suck so much? Oh my god. Okay. Why is Anna still sending me messages? What in the fuck? What is this one? Hold on. Oh, hello. Yes, alright. Jesus, stop. All right. What are the main points you'll have to counter against changing them? I don't know, dude. Oh, what would be right? Changing demographics. Why don't we want demographics to change? What are all the good arguments? I want to preserve my culture. I don't want people I don't like coming here. I don't want to diminish my representation in government. I want my language to stay the same. I don't want to inhibit my ability to participate in society. There's always dumb economic claims. Immigration hurts my job market. Immigration has bad fiscal impacts. People emigrating bring their negative culture, bring their negative parts of their country, maybe. Commit more crime. I think I'd group these together, and then I just like start, and then I would just write down like, so we'd start with like, I want to preserve my culture. I think the first thing I'd ask is, well, why? Why do we want to preserve our culture? And it would be like, there are a certain set of traditions and practices that are important to me, my family, and my ancestors. I believe immigration threatens that. And it would be like the response, there'd be like two responses, right? Do you have a right to maintain those forever, regardless of societal impact? Do immigrants negatively affect your ability to maintain said culture? Would you even be able to maintain said culture absent immigration? And then I would just like go down and we just respond to each of these. Like, do you have a right to maintain those forever, regardless of societal impact? Yes. We should be able to. And then you'd write, or like, no, not necessarily. You just go, this is what I would do for these. And then I just write and write and write until I feel like I have on both sides like a good understanding of what the arguments and counter arguments could be. But I would never do this on stream because this is because I would video game myself. Trying to do this with chat up, fuck this. No fucking way. I'll probably do it someday, the next few days.
Chain Blast 04, $5. Is this the start of the ethnostate arc?
Cool.
We are going full Nick Fuentes now, boys.
What are you talking about?
Fascism does not uphold an economic ideology and plans to spread it among the world, unlike communism, and its main goal is to amass power for the country itself through whatever means.
Cool. God, GTRP, let it end, please. Click the GTRP filter. Well, then I just get all GTRP, don't I? How is this supposed to help me?
What do we say?
You're sponsored.
Yeah.
What do we say?
I swore? Who swore? Don't swear.
I didn't.
Okay.
Hey, Slick. What? I'm saying vacuum. My 5th grade teacher did that to me one time. Really? Yep.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
God damn it!
What's wrong? They on fire?
Why does this happen so fucking fast?
Can I tell you what you're doing wrong?
What?
Oh my god, I hate them. I hate it here. I freaking hate it here. It's okay, I have you guys chat. I love you, chat. Oh, wait. I got this. Give me a second. Oh no, chat.
Nice one. Okay, we're doing one loop, and then I'm gonna try to sleep, I guess. Did Mooten beat the 3rd boss yet? No? Okay, good. Because I think we have like a similar amount of hours, so. Mud Hut. Oh, another one of these. Do these make the tents disappear? Oh, they do. Nice. Cool, one more farm. Good one. What are these like things on the side here? I don't actually know. Available supply slots. Oh, for this shit I guess.
Roy Fields, $5.
What?
I was wondering what the real difference between religion, science, and government is.
Ask your mom, dude.
All of them presuppose someone is feeding them.
Cool. Dude, Necromancer is base. Why would you play any other class? Can somebody tell me?
You gnome fuck!
Hi Destiny.
Hi.
I'm Josh.
Cool.
I'm much more right-leaning but love your stream and listening to you.
Cool.
Been going though a lot lately and listening to your stream has helped me out a lot.
Cool.
Also TY to the people in your chat that sent me the link here.
Cool. Oh, I watched The Witch today, guys. I thought it was a pretty decent movie. Which one? The one? The VV itch, the witch or whatever. Have they seen WandaVision? No, I don't know what the fuck that is. Did you go into it expecting a scary movie? Kind of, because I heard it was a horror movie. It wasn't really scary at all. Could also tell by the baby dick in like scene 2 that it was a A24 movie. Well, I feel like A24 movies have a lot of like weird nudity. I don't know why. It's just like a. Is this like a request that they put into their directors, like, we need nude old people and young people. Like, okay.
Hi, do you still hate death grips?
I don't like them very much. That is correct. I don't know if I'd say I hate them. The end of Hereditary was fucking weird. Hereditary. That was the one with all the crazy people, like, celebrating the, right? I think so.
I think the real fascists were the friends we made along the, oh shit. I mean, forget what I said.
Bum, 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 bum. Base. Predator's one about the family, not the sweet cult? Yeah, I know, but it like ends with the guy climbing up in the treehouse or some shit. And then there's like all the crazy cult people, right? Am I crazy? I think Stetson does the soundtrack for that because I feel like there's a lot of saxophone arpeggiator shit. Circular breathing stuff. Misgift you. Uh-oh.
Women like that.
What is
A lot of
this?
women, honestly, like from your gay perspective, you're like, that's why am I pulling women into this
Face
discussion?
palm. Oh, we're rating how.
I don't know. I don't know. You don't know. You're the one that should know. I don't look. He's not my person. Just like Hassan isn't my type either. Neither you can do. But I would. You have the answer.
Here, I'm gonna put Destiny. I think he's a little bit on the average side, but I think he's definitely on the upper of the average.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Thanks.
All right.
This is my opinion.
Okay. Okay. I can go for that one. I can stand behind.
Like I don't think he's up there in the handsome or sexy, but I do think he's up there. He's above average for sure. I also heard his cock is apparently pretty big from multiple women. So, all right.
Okay. Good one. I didn't know he had such a close relationship with his mom. Get it? Get it. Fucking got him, boys. Fucking got him. HP. Cool. Think there should be a death sentence for spies? It's dangerous to keep them alive? Maybe. I don't know, dude. Why are you asking me this? What do you think about Moot saying he was in love with his mom? I think that's great. A mother's love. Which card's fault is this? Listen, I'm on a timer here, okay? You're making me lose to Mootin by making me click links. This is the last link I'm clicking. I'm not clicking anymore. Oh, actually, we can solve this easily. Wait, who linked this? Which car's fault is this? What do you mean? Did I just... You get banned for posting a bait link. I'm too tired to deal with your bullshit right now. Okay.
You gnome fuck!
Wait, is that the master?
Hey
volume?
Destiny,
Oh, yeah.
just got attacked today for being one of your fans.
Nice.
Pissed me off so much I'm subbing now.
Oh,
F
thanks.
tankies.
Well, tell the guy that attacked you. Thanks a lot. Wait, so where do you guys actually put meadows? Next to treasuries? Oh, cringe, bro. I don't even use any meadows anymore. Forests and thickets are busto. Should I just get rid of meadows? Wait, did I put that behind me? No, I didn't know what you were doing. Do you know when the next Olympics is happening? I don't know, whenever I get around to planning it, okay? Listen, I'm probably just gonna chill for like a month, okay? I just planned a lot of shit. And I got fucked super hard doing it, so I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. I'm just gonna stick these up here. No, we'll save them for a little bit. Oh wait, hold on, I got max skeletons. Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
You gnome fuck!
Arizona?
I have to keep moving forward. Thanks, bud. God, I hate these bandit things. Ugh.
Danny Nichols, $4.99. How does one go about debating you without having an established platform/big following? Think me and you could have a very productive convo.
You know, a lot of people
LMK.
say that, you know? Oblivion, thank God. Do late night VR call-ins? If Dan or someone who's awake to direct people in, but I'm too lazy to do that shit. Damn, I'm getting fucked up, guys. I think we're getting like bad items though. Skeleton level or summon quality. Unblock me from Twitter, please. I insta block. If you're doing like hardcore shit posting, I usually just insta block. So if you got blocked, you're probably fucked. You want 4 to 5 skeleton level, then quality. Oh, cool story, bro. This is pretty based. Based on what? Prefer a third eye or the older one? I don't know, I like them both. I think I might prefer the older one, but I don't know. guy's fucking me up hard. Are my skeletons weak? They're kind of weak. Am I gonna die to this encounter? It kind of feels like it. Oh my god. Okay. Jeez. I feel like we got fucked hard here.
Hey Kenny, you should watch Jacob's Ladder. It's a psychological horror
Wow,
movie.
dude, I got right on that.
Also,
okay.
the amount I donated is the amount I paid your mom last night. She robbed me.
Good one. Is there a way to tell what resources you get by passing through a thing? Okay, get fuck Meadows. Okay, we're done with this shit ass card. You need the library? Oh, okay. Okay, fuck this too. Oh no, wait. Oh, I have to have 2 cards here? Oh no, really? I hate these meadows. Let's try our warrior guy. I'm gonna spam them out for the HP gain. Yeah, I probably should.
And then you think, can I observe the thinker thinking the thoughts? So, I am worried. And I ought not to worry. But because I can't stop worrying, I'm worried because I worry.
Necromancer is better when you get the forest card? I thought the Necromancer is better when I fucked your mom because she can bring her back to life after I I don't know. I'm sorry, dude. Just forget that. I would focus on getting forests, rivers, and I don't know how the fuck you get a river. What do the spiders do? I spam them, but I don't know what the point of it is. Is it just to kill spiders? Spawn spiders. What do spiders drop? Spiders are only good for rogues because they can one-shot them. Oh, cool story, bro. Wait, why did I put a thing there? I should have a blood grove there. Oh, I fucked up. You can loot for the rogue, but you can farm trophies for the camp. Oh, okay. Cool story, bro. Why is Mootin awake? What the fuck? Big ass pain to myself like I'm Lonnie Liston. The auto-tune clamor modernity. On autopilot from eternity. She played Shirley Scott and I'm Turrentine.
Stop.
What are you doing? Wait, have you even slept at all?
Yeah, I woke up.
Cringe, bro.
My cat's excited, dude. Yeah, you know, just have a fucking meow party at 3 AM, so.
A meow party?
Yeah, they're just meowing at each other for some reason.
Something that you can do if you want to, like, control... Never mind, I actually don't think I can make that joke. I was gonna make an animal abuse joke, but never mind. Just forget it.
Now I'm eating oatmeal.
What?
Now I'm eating oatmeal.
Why? What kind of oatmeal?
Raisin cranberry? Or is
why? That sounds like the
cranberry
most
walnut oatmeal?
disgusting combination of things ever.
cranberry walnut.
Ugh.
You don't like cranberries?
No, not really.
Missing out.
You know what's unironically really good? Just get like some plain ass fucking oatmeal. Get like either cinnamon sugar or get cinnamon and mix it with some sugar. And then like heat it up, mix it all together with some milk, and then cut up some bananas and just throw the bananas in. I don't know why, but it's so good. Holy shit.
Sorry, I was sneezing.
Good one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Planting meadows next to the starter storms gives more stuff. Like what? What does it do? Or are you just saying like in general, like you're a dumb fuck. Okay, thank you. Holy Christ. I'm just not gonna get a tower? Whatever, dude, I don't care.
Why do you wait to put all the rocks down? For the treasure?
Yeah, I want a treasure and then I could just like knock it out like instantly, but...
Unlucky, man.
You're unlucky.
No, I'm not dragging anybody. Stop fucking DMing me.
What does dragging mean? Wait, what?
No, someone wanted dragged in. Like.
Oh. Now I got a treasure. See, you fucked me. Wait, who wanted dragged?
I don't know, some dumb fucker want to talk about Molly, but that's the quickest way to get me out of the fucking call. Drug talk.
Why do you hate Molly? What did she do to you? Is that your mom's friend?
She's a woman.
What?
What? Oh, I make my oatmeal with water.
Why? What?
Sorry, I can't taste the difference between milk and water.
What?
In general, I can, but in the oatmeal, I can't.
Oh, it's gonna be a big yikes for me, Mooten. Oh my God! Do you have the coronavirus?
No, I must have had it my whole life then. Do I put water in my hot chocolate too? Yup, I got it right next to me.
Oh my God. You're patient zero. Oh no.
Dan's up?
No.
Dan's gone, isn't he?
He's gone. Don't talk about Dan anymore, okay? Don't want to talk about what once was.
Okay, now cereal with water. That sounds disgusting.
Why? At this point, you're already committed.
I haven't tried it. Maybe I will.
Ugh. these all suck.
Why is sugar cookie the best cookie?
How are you giving so many dog shit takes today? Are you? Was this like a?
Okay, what's better?
Anything. Sugar cookies are ass. They suck. They
So-
crumble. They got a bad texture. They just don't taste that good. Like,
You must have had bad sugar cookies.
I've had decent sugar cookies before, and they're okay. But I just way rather have a traditional cookie. It's just way better. Feels like you're trying to like Google like dog shit
I'm
food
not
takes.
trying to Google anything.
Jesus Christ.
Crispy or soft? Always soft. Chat, why are we surprised that a bunch of old white British people would be racist? You know? Why is anybody surprised by this?
But wait, what is this in relation to?
Apparently they asked Meghan Markle what race her fucking son was.
What'd she say?
I don't know. Or they were concerned about her son's skin color. And everybody's like so shocked, like, oh my god, how could the royal family do this? Well, A, they're
Oh.
fucking British, and B, they're old.
Based man. Defending monarchy racism.
Not defending. Just not surprised.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. What's better, peanut butter toast or just toasted butter?
Toasted butter for sure.
So wrong.
Why would you eat just peanut butter toast?
Peanut butter toast is so good.
Why?
I
I don't know what's gotten into you today, Moon. Are you okay?
Honey toast is best. All right, we both can agree that's just not.
I don't. I'm not. I haven't tried it before. Jesus. These vampires. Not cool, dude. You consider yourself an ethnic? Just stop. But bleed, yes, be legit. I don't want to do philosophy talk right now. Why do you keep? I see your question. I just don't feel like talking about fucking meta ethics right now. Oh my god, like chill. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thought I got lost in it. No, I read all my chats.
Comfy stream
Oh, yeah?
feels okay,
Yeah.
man.
What did Pisco95 say? 7. Got him.
Set what?
Pepe wins.
What? You okay?
Yeah. The years won't believe it. In the morning. You know what? I think this is prime Pepe time zone. Let's go Paul.
Yeah? Is it though?
Vote Pepe or eat. Close. In the dead of night, the dinos. We took it. Do anything fun today?
I watched The Witch.
Not seen that.
It was decent. If you like A24 movies, I think it feels like A24 movies feel like you basically, if you like one, you're probably gonna like every single one, and if you don't like one, you're probably gonna hate every single one.
What do you mean by A24?
It's like a studio that makes movies, and somehow they're all feel incredibly similar to me. They're good, but
Oh, I think I have seen that.
probably if you've seen like Hereditary or Midsummer or
Yeah. I saw Mids.
Mhm.
I wasn't like super impressed. I don't know. I'm just not a big horror guy, so.
True.
The Witch is the one with the fucking goat head, right? Or the fucking devil goat?
Double Goat?
Maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
Are you thinking of Hereditary, maybe? I don't remember if that had a double goat, but I mean, there are two goats in The Witch.
I don't know. All I remember about the movie that I'm thinking of is they were in like a cabin. There's a bunch of girls or whatever, and then they go and like fuck some demon goat and like come back and like one of them's evil. I don't.
Maybe that's was that Hereditary, guys? Does that sound right?
No, I don't. I'll look it up.
That was Mr. Mitten's
It wasn't furry porn. No.
Uh-oh. Not a good look.
Evil goat movie.
Scott Bradley, $4.99. Hereditary triggered my PTSD.
Cool.
Yeah. Never mind.
What? Just say it.
It was The Witch. The one with the goat that I was thinking about. It was The Witch.
Oh, did girls go and fuck a goat?
No,
I mean,
I guess they don't fuck a
the
goat.
girls
It's
are
been a
like
long time.
10 years old, so that's kind of weird that
okay.
you're. Yeah.
No, it's maybe I got
Yeah.
two movies confused.
Well, what other movies?
There was some ritual, okay, with a goat. All right, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, stop talking about. I feel like there's a massive amount of. There's two little variants in the weapons and armor.
There's too little variance in the weapon and armor? Oh, maybe. Maybe you just don't have a big enough brain for it. Do you think Koibu would have really killed you guys with the teleportation if Nick failed his role last week? I don't know. I think they would have just died though. I'm not sure. Because doesn't it take like 5 minutes to doff or don or whatever you're playing?
Yeah, it would have been... So first off, Nick couldn't swim. So Nick is probably dead.
He doesn't have proficiency in swimming?
No. He couldn't swim because of his body was...
Oh, true.
He just got up.
Enfeebled,
yeah.
yeah.
He was enfeebled. I would have just sunk like a fucking cannon. Because I was in like 500 pounds of fucking gear. I think he would have legitimately just killed us, and it would have been so.
I would have been okay.
lame.
I got leather armor and everything.
Yeah, you would have been fine. Yeah.
One brother.
How did your brothers die? Well, we teleported into the water, and they just sunk and died.
Why did I put that there? Oh, that wasn't supposed to go there. So we got our saber die at least, I guess.
What do you mean?
We rolled a saber die to see if you guys remember not to teleport into the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I got our saber die.
Actually true. I think that's a dumb ruling, though. That
you even made us roll for it?
No. That you just go to like wherever the ship was versus like going to your memory of like where the ship is. Like I don't know.
Well, I think it's fair because my question: have you seen Ocean's 11?
Yeah.
Because like I think I even asked her about this. Because what I would say then is that like, could you theoretically just construct, like, let's say that I remember the inside of a traveling cart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could I just remember that, and then the cart can travel anywhere in the world? I can always just teleport to the cart. Like,
I think that would be fair. Yeah.
Really? That seems like kind of
yeah,
broken.
Legitimately. But you got to think like the cart can only travel at like X speed, and then there's dangers with the cart traveling without you.
Well, but I'm just saying, like, let's say you send the cart to the other end of the world, and then it infiltrates an enemy base, and you just teleport inside the cart without ever knowing it or getting there. Like, that just seems a little busted.
Seems fine. How do you feel about people thinking Georg being alive? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm done going in Kobe's Discord.
He's mad.
People are like, oh, well, he just went to race for him. He's still alive, soy. Fuck it.
Should we kill goblin camps? Do we like these things?
I oblivion those things. I feel like they fuck my runs up so much.
Oh yeah, goblins are super good.
They just like evade and attack super fucking quick.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck goblins. Goodbye. Now that I just lost half my fucking HP though.
What the fuck?
What?
Why would Burger King tweet that? They tweeted women belong in the kitchen. And then like reply to it if they want to, of course, yet only 20% of chefs are women. I don't know.
What?
Hot take? Companies don't need fucking social media accounts, and it's fucking cringe.
Wow. Brave. We get some clappers in chat for that brave take by Mr. Wooten.
I said we ban all politicians and all social media. Or sorry, all companies from social media.
No.
Yep. You're dead.
Thanks. Why don't you give the brave take about how you think nurses are shit too?
That's not.
Go ahead, Moon.
It's not true. I think all nurses are heroes.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
You saw the shit take of not listening to music when you're high? When have I ever given that take before? What? It's on the stream agenda for today.
Dark Souls 2.
Wow.
Going back to it, I'm actually liking it more.
Yeah. Now that chat's
Yeah.
not priming you as hard?
No, they're still priming me.
Yeah.
However, there are some real dog shit areas, dude. There's some real fucking dog shit areas. Did you beat all the nameless, or did you beat all the DLCs?
I don't think I did DLCs, no.
You beat Nameless King though, right?
Is he in the main game?
Yeah, Dark Souls 3.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that one because I think I beat it first time through. Why, did you have trouble with him?
No, everybody was like hyping it up that was gonna be the hardest fight in the fucking game, and I think I beat it in like 23 tries or some shit, and I was really disappointed by it.
Damn, savage.
Because everyone was making it seem like that was gonna be the fight that was gonna break me, but it was really Frida was the fight who broke.
You haven't done Bloodborne yet, right?
No, I hear I hear that game's gonna teach me a lesson.
Listen, for Bloodborne, just try this, okay? The most base strategy, don't ever level Vitality, and do the fast path to Vicar Amelia or whatever, okay? That's the base way to play.
Still waiting to get a PS5. I won't pay the scalpers.
Are they not available yet?
No.
Really?
Nope.
Scott Bradley, $4.99. Only 23 LOL.
Nice job, Scott Bradley. Wait, what are you doing awake?
Me?
Scott Bradley.
Oh, probably not really Scott Bradley.
It's a YouTube dono. Can they fake their name?
Oh. That's basic. Yeah.
Scott Bradley, $4.99. What are you doing awake?
I don't really know, my dude. Good question.
What'd Scott Bradley say?
He asked me what I'm doing awake. Should go to sleep after this loop, guys. That's the dream.
You're not gonna beat this loop.
You don't even want to beat this loop? Are you serious?
You ain't got what it takes to beat that loop.
I don't
You're
know.
on
You could beat the level
tier
2
one or
boss
tier 3?
with Rogue. This is a level 2.
How'd you beat the level 2 boss? Warrior?
Necro is so easy.
Yeah. Necro's the way to go.
Necro might just be the best, period, of everything.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe if you get like 100% evasion is Rogue, but I don't know if you can ever get that. Capped at 75.
Cringe.
I'm tired of shaving neck hair. I'm over it.
Just don't anymore. Be a neck beard. Be proud of it.
No. What if you get your neck hair lasered off?
Do it.
Or
Try
stay
it.
away, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Stop clapping in the chat. A Syrian legend is the hairiest man I've ever met in my life.
Really? Why do you say that?
My man's so hairy that he has to shave his legs. And I remember, I don't think they came, him and Kate came down, and we were like driving somewhere, and his fucking leg hair was like fucking poking. And I was like, what the fuck? He was like, dude, you don't understand how hairy I am. I have to do it.
Jesus. Wait,
I
these
told him to
all
go.
suck. So at 50% HP, it's 2.5% chance to deal 1000% damage. Oh, what is this meme shit?
A lot of the traits fucking are trash.
Yeah.
I feel like the traits need work.
Yeah, I wonder if I should have just pickpocketed. But I don't. What if I don't get a lot of counter? I don't know, guys. Are you gonna watch the Mike Vosh thing? Yeah, but I will tomorrow. I don't want to do that in the dead of night. That's a high viewership goal.
Don't forget, don't ever debate Mike until he gives you 5 minutes.
Maybe. I think it'd be content to have him on. I just need to find something to argue with him about. He just seems really unhinged, too.
This is probably slug.
Scott
we saw
Ridley,
that the
$4.99.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, one sec. Right.
Hey Day Tiny fans, have you heard about my movie Alien Covenant? It is really good. I let two robots finger each other. You really should check it out.
Nice, dude. Okay, what were you saying? Sorry.
The Majority Report lady.
Oh, yeah. See ya, bitch. Fuck, I shouldn't be equipped those other boots. Oh my god, this one is way better.
Anyone else's cat like being pet for like 2 to 3 minutes, and if you keep petting him, he'll fucking bite you?
Yeah. And like randomly too, out of nowhere.
Yeah,
It's like
randomly.
fire.
He just goes fucking nuts. Yeah. It's like. He came up to me this morning after he meowed me awake, hung out, got some pets, and fucking chumped me. Get excited, can't take a couple kitty bites, bis baby. Shut up, cat.
Do you need me to deal with it?
Take him to the.
You can counter and evade at the same time, right?
Counter and evade at the same.
Like if you evade, can you counter on an evasion? You must be able to, right? You must be able to.
I feel like a counter is like they hit you and then you counterattack.
Yeah, but if you evade the hit, can you counter on the evade? That's what I'm asking.
That would make sense. People in chat are saying yes.
Scott Bradley, $4.99. Never had that problem with my cats. Sounds like your cats must just hate you, Mouton.
Damn. Is that true, Mouton? Do your cats just hate you?
Yeah. They do.
Cringe and cat pilled.
Your dog pilled.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean. Yo, what's up, Scott Bradley? Do you think he'll say hi to me?
No.
He's famous.
Dude, there's no way we're surviving this. Well, maybe we'll see, I guess.
Do I read DGG when I stream? Fuck. You guys are not.
Scott Bradley, $4.99. Hi, Mouton.
Well, like I said, hi, Mouton.
Oh, hello, Bradley. Only to check if Rage Pub was shitting on me. Someone in my Twitch chat told me that Rage Pub was shitting on me, and then I had to check, and then he lived rent free in my mind.
Oh god, this is where it ends. Okay, we made too big a sacrifice for this evasion counter meme shit. We should have just stuck with stronger, better shit.
True.
Alright, I gotta sleep, guys. Or at least I should.
Can we do board game night?
I'm thinking about it, okay.
Alright. I mean, sad. Wait, what is that? The crafting menu?
Oh, don't worry. You don't get any of this. Okay, you're not cool enough for that.
Murphy, $4.99. Meghan and Harry, please.
Okay, fuck. One more run, guys.
One more loop.
One more loop, guys.
Why didn't you put the weapon on?
Yeah, because I didn't feel like it, okay?
Loop. That's your like him.
Think you're gonna beat Dark Souls 2 today?
No. I don't think today.
How far into it are you?
I think I've killed 2 or 3 Lord Souls. Dude, the Dark Souls 2 bosses are so underwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard the DLC bosses are good, though, but... Dark Souls 2 currently just feels like an unfinished Dark Souls game. Or it feels like like a Dark Souls alpha. I don't know how to explain. There's a lot of potential, but
really no.
Hey Destiny, I highly recommend learning about the history of China and its modern complex society/politics/economics. It's fascinating and very rewarding to learn about.
Wow, cool.
I became heavily interested in China after watching Chinese live leak videos on 4chan.
Thanks, dude. All right. I'll go right on that. What?
fucking askers? Who
What?
asked, bud?
What is wrong with you?
Who asked, dude? Nobody. He laughed at your donation. You should feel bad.
I'm laughing at you for being cringe.
No, he's not gonna check your dono out. You just wasted $5.
I am gonna-
minus $5 in the chat.
Maybe I will check it out.
Minus 5.
You don't know that.
You had $5. Now you don't.
Scott Bradley, $4.99. Just wait, Mouton late game gets really good.
Yeah, Mouton, just wait.
I shouldn't have bullied you like that. Steven bullied you by saying he's not gonna.
No, you bullied him. Don't outsource your bullying to me, you little cringe fuck.
Daily reminder: if you have an anime avatar,
true,
you're stupid.
True.
If you have a female avatar and you're not a girl,
True.
you're also stupid.
This is why are you just copying my takes now?
Nah, it's
You
just-
Vosh?
I'm Destiny 4.0, I guess.
Nice.
Those are ice cold takes, but
Moot is just jealous.
Is that true, Moot? Are you just jealous?
yes, I wish I had $5. Have any hot takes for the end of stream? All my hot takes have already been said. Witcher 3's trash.
Wow.
Chris Copley, $5.
If you want
Mike from
a
PA
taco,
totally
get a
losing
hard
it,
shell,
bro.
'cause if you get a soft shell taco,
Lefties
then
of
might as well get a
DDS.
fucking burrito.
As a former crazy lefty feels bad man. Love you, buddy.
Those are the two main ones.
And Dan fans in the chat. No?
Please do not refer to me as white. I am a person of color.
You sure you want to go with that one, Chief?
Yeah, I do. Italian and Mexican.
Oh god, I hate bandits. Yeah, you got the whole squad laughing, Mountain.
Well, I'd better not be laughing.
Why wouldn't they be?
Because if they laugh, I'll ban them.
True.
Ban them all.
Is that what?
What?
Is that what Aaron says after his mom gets banned by a type? He's gonna ban them all. That's a dumb meme. Okay, shut
That
up.
wasn't
I'm
even
tired.
good,
Fuck
yeah.
off, you fucking loser cuck. That's what you are.
God, I'm so glad the Attack on Titan stands are fucking seething at the manga right now.
Yeah.
Trash end for a trash fucking show.
Uh-oh.
What's the Eva drama, chat? Saw that there was like a new movie, no?
You don't even remember the Eva drama? Wait, really?
Nope.
Mr. Mouton sucks at Warzone and is jealous that he doesn't know much about China.
Uh,
and he lives in the
Diego
worst
Danger, I think
state
you're
in
getting
the
me and
US.
Dan mixed up.
Bald man.
Think so?
Yeah.
Espelegos, $5. Hardcore triggered, screw hard shell tacos. Why would you say such hurtful words?
Uh-oh. Somebody doesn't like your hard shell taco take.
YouTube down?
Thank God.
So the Van Helsing person, right?
Mm-hmm.
The D&E character. They live in the castle or whatever. Do you think Quib would let us? Like, what if we told Quib we're sneaking into the castle? And we find his room, we find him sleeping? Do you think he'd let us kill him?
Scott Bradley, $4.99.
It wouldn't get us
Hey,
anything. I'm
Mouton,
just
how
wondering
do you
if he would
feel
let us
about
kill a
them
player
taking
character
away
in
the
their
Fat
sleep
Bunny text?
when they're not in the campaign.
I don't know. Isn't who plays Van Helsing? Is that Nick?
Sean.
Oh, Sean. Just fuck up his other campaigns.
I think that one. I think that character's on hiatus. I don't know. I don't think it's being used right now.
Quavo would be molding.
Discord would be the.
Just want to like center your life around fucking with the Discorders.
I wouldn't fuck with Discord.
Oh yeah, how do you feel about what they did to Lola Bunny or whatever?
I don't really care.
Are you serious?
But they made her fucking ugly. That's for goddamn sure.
Made her ugly? What do you mean?
Well, she got like a fucking weird face now.
Did you know Mr. Mouton won't join the Champions Covenant in Dark Souls 2 when you did at level 10 Vigor? It makes
I don't
the
know. They
monsters
made Lola
hit
Bunny
harder.
look like
Seems
a
pretty
product of
soy to me.
incest. What?
For Mr. Crouton problem? Troll face.
Do you ever get these Oblivion cards?
Yeah, those are fucking good.
Wait, what is an Oblivion card?
That's
Oh
the
wait,
one
it
that removes
deletes
your shit off the map. You get a whole hand of them, and
oh my god, I just realized that this is
heals
actually
you.
secretly based. I've been misreading this the entire time.
It's so good.
Oh my god, dude. I've been passing by these so much.
I had like a handful of fucking wheat fields.
Scott Bradley,
earlier, and I swapped those.
$4.99. Were you hot on the cartoon Bunny Mouton?
Oh my god.
Why do you hate the Discord so much? I don't hate Quib's Discord. I just hate those three people. Maybe I should just /ignore them. I don't know. They're still talking about him too. After we killed him, it's still a product of fucking conversation in that channel.
Which
Which
one?
is the
Georg?
craziest part to me. Yeah, Georg.
Well, maybe if you just didn't metagame him so hard, maybe they wouldn't be so mad about him.
Maybe.
What is Mr. Hodesey's key mood alert?
Huh? Where?
Some guy said key mood alert. What is it? You got link ban.
I said I'm not a furry, but Lola Bunny a wooga.
Wow.
That's a problem.
Well, it's kind of yikes, bro.
You fucking rabbit? Yeah. Problem?
Troll face? Holy Christ, how can I get so much stuff that's just shit? God damn it. What?
Nothing.
Good.
Do you think Scott Bradley has slept yet, or do you think he?
I don't know, man.
He's asleep still.
I don't know where that guy's from. That guy's a mystery.
He's a bonger. Did I finish reading Berserk? No, he gets too many friends and starts to get happy, and I'm just over it.
Wow. You say you don't like happiness.
Not Berserk. Did I give my take on the ending of Arcadum's D&D World thing? Alright, let me preface this with...
Uh-oh.
Arcadum seems like a swell guy.
Oh,
However,
shit.
I don't think I'm the right type of player for his D&D World, is my guess.
Why?
Because it seemed like his last... his last episode for his whole D&D World. Honest to God, it seemed like a big waste of time for everybody there. Because it seemed like it was super railroaded hardcore, and it seemed like a fucking waste of 8 hours, is all I'm going to say.
Scott Bradley,
it didn't seem like the players could fail at all. It seemed like it was always going to end that way.
3 hours twice every 24.
So I don't know, it just seemed like a waste of everybody's fucking time. It didn't seem like there were any stakes.
Why do you say that? Were they like... Do you think he was fudging rolls, or what do you mean by that?
Just the way it ended. Basically, all the characters turned into like some. I don't know how to explain it. So basically, all the characters turned into like some big angel, and then those angels just like insta one-shot the boss at the end. If that makes sense.
Wow. Yeah, it sounds like
and none of the roles mattered. Nobody dying mattered. Nothing mattered. It was just a waste of 8 hours.
So you just hate stuff that's epic.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a pretty big gameplay guy when it comes to everything, so that's why I don't really like The Witcher. It had shit gameplay. That's why I think D&D is a board game first, and dice rolls should matter. That's why I didn't really like Arcadum's ending. Now, no hate on Arcadum. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. It just seems like he's more there to tell a story, which is fine.
Mm-hmm. How long have you thought that Arcadum is a dog shit DM?
It was the end of a 10-year story. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's fine. I haven't watched many of Arcadum's campaigns. I only watched a little bit of the Moon Soda Poppin' one, and I think I watched like a little bit of the Moon where he plays Trumpo. Did I Fallout New Vegas? Never played it.
God damn it, how can I get so fucked? Wait, did this a vampirism? No. Oh, another level up. Plus 3 HP after a kill. That seems okay. No, it doesn't actually. I'm on second thoughts. Every 10% of lost HP gives you a point. No, after losing 20% of XP in battle, the hero will evade all attacks for 2 seconds. I guess like lethal weakness could be really good because it'll proc your vampirism and you get a lot of HP. So maybe let's try this actually. If it works how I would hope it would.
Now that I've played a lot of 2nd edition and 5th edition, can you give me a review of whatever? Basically, I don't think I've played 5th edition correctly. I don't think Koibu's World was meant to be played in 5th edition, so I don't think I've ever given 5th edition a fair shake.
Really?
Yeah. But on that, I do prefer 2nd edition.
Interesting that you'd say that. Fuck. My cards. Why do I keep looking at this? There we go. Alright, what do we got? No, not good. What about these? Oh, yes. These are good. What, Moon? Just say it. Come out and say it, boy.
What do you call me, boy?
Because you're a child. Problem? Troll face? Thought so. Troll face. What?
Well, if I'm a child.
Don't. Dan's not here.
No, I was not gonna make a Dan joke.
Dan's gonna get you on that one.
Dan's gonna get you.
He's gonna get you on that one.
Dan's gonna get you for saying Dan.
God, you
Someone link this clip. Link this to Dan because I was about to make a Destiny joke and
Nope,
he
you
made
are
a Dan
fucked.
joke
You're
instead.
fucked,
No,
and you deserve to
you're
be fucked for doing that to a
Type
friend.
1 if I'm fucked. Type 2 if Steve's fucked.
You are fucked.
No, you're fucked.
You are fucked.
We're probably both fucked, honestly.
Maybe. But you're more fucked, so fuck you, you little cucker. Oh, god damn it.
Please don't use Lloyd's name. Make a pull, you dumb fuck. I'm running around in Orbos right now, doing laps. You think I'm gonna alt tab to do a little poll for you? No.
Run around in what?
It's a major city in World of Warcraft.
A major city in World of Warcraft?
Mm-hmm.
Scott Bradley, $4.99.
Why not?
How did you meet Mouton?
Dead game. How did you meet Mouton? Don't worry about it.
Him and my mom were dating for a while and then they broke up. You know.
Why would I ever break up with your mom?
Sorry. She broke.
What? Wait, where's this goblin
Texas
fucker
Toast,
coming from?
$4.99. Destiny, are you still moving to Texas?
I don't know,
moved
dude.
back after living in a blue state for 3 years now, leaving again
Dude,
unicorn to
LTW, yeah, I
damage
don't
to
know
call
what the fuck
from
that is.
Republicans.
Wow, cool, dude. Okay. 9, 10, and 9, 7. Okay, come on, we can do it. One more level up. We'll be unstoppable.
Is the bear here?
Nope. Why should he be?
The bear hates fun.
True. Do you know why?
British?
Probably true. A rat wolf may come to your aid during battle. 75% chance. Is a rat wolf any good? Oh, it's quantity of understanding that camp tile by 3 while increasing the quality of exchange for trophies. Is that good? Rat wolf sounds based, I guess. It's a high chance.
True.
Oh, there he is.
What do you think RGB's favorite dish is?
Don't they eat like ice cube sandwiches in Bongerland or something?
What?
You never heard of an ice cube sandwich?
No.
Oh, you don't know your Bonger history well, huh?
I was gonna say like a.
What?
Like a tikka masala, maybe, or maybe, or maybe
or maybe what? What are you
Just
doing
kidding,
right
Moo
now?
wins.
How many people are you trying to
Bonus
piss
meme.
off?
There is no bonus.
You made it
meme.
weird.
Don't you think so, Destiny?
What are you doing
I just
right now?
wanted to say I think Moot
What's the
is
one with
cringe.
potatoes?
I don't understand
Destiny. Ben MC, £5.
I don't understand what Moon is doing right now.
What's the one with potatoes?
No,
and,
you're
like,
fucked. Dan is gonna fuck you, and the bear is gonna fuck you. You're like triple fucked now, and you deserve to be.
All right. I'm getting fucked by the bear for that one, but I'm not taking the Dan L. That's you.
No, you are gonna take the Dan L.
No, you're taking the Dan L. That's on me. I don't know why. I had to. Just in a mood, man. How about we don't snitch, huh?
Okay, fine.
How about no snitches in the chat?
No snitches. Okay, 7 armor, way more life, but no evasion. This gives a little defense. Ugh.
You gnome fuck!
I love you our political takes.
Thanks.
I am drunk and bad at grammar. Tell Mouton
Cool.
I love his demeanor. Peace and love to chat.
Because he loves your
W.
demeanor, okay? Dude, I'm gonna get another level up.
Peace and love, Malik, man.
Assuming I don't die.
No, why is that gonna make him matter? I read him a real apology.
Is the new best emote gang rise up. E wins.
Counter and crit damage, but no
Scott
evasion.
Bradley, $4.99. Stop making fun of my second favorite
Shut up,
orbiter.
Dono. Are you going on that Scuff podcast this week? Your favorite girl's there.
Which one?
Pokey.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Probably not then. I think I must have talked shit or something. I think Train is like really mad at me. I think, maybe?
No, what's like the super famous fucking British dish with like potatoes?
I don't know.
Yorkshire pudding, maybe? Maybe that's what it is? I don't know.
Sure. Why don't you go ask RTBA when you see him?
Shepherd's pie, that's what I was thinking.
Was that the one you were thinking of?
Yes.
Hmm.
Now, I admit that that joke I made was fucked up. However, tikka masala is my favorite
Yeah,
dish.
is it?
So, there's a reason that it would come to mind.
Okay. Wait, how is there a bandit? How did I miss a bandit? Kill this guy. Thank you.
Oh, fuck. Chicken tikka masala is British's national dish?
Wait, what?
I didn't even need to apologize.
Wait, why were you apologizing? No, wait, I thought this was a meme. Wait, why were you apologizing?
I don't know.
Wake up, Mooten.
Oh, well, I wasn't awake before then, so how could they possibly be upset at me? Just move on.
Oh my god, this is way too much damage to leave behind. Fuck.
Does anyone want to start making a playlist for Destiny 9 to react to in the morning?
What?
Like, of just random YouTube videos? Well, we gotta get our React game up.
Why?
I don't know. That's what everybody else does.
Is this it now? This is it, and then we're gonna go to the boss soon?
Are you on stage 3?
No, this is stage 2.
Well, why the fuck do you care?
I want to farm resources. I don't want to die. But I don't think I get any more gear now. Oh, unless I finish this, I guess. Oh, let's get a level up.
Wait, why is your second sword fucking 2?
You mean 8?
Oh.
Wait, what did you say you have color blindness? Are you sure?
It's on my third monitor and Dan gave me a shit monitor. He swore that this was a good monitor.
Oh no!
But you know what?
A Dan
this
wreck.
This monitor's trash. He was like, "Hey, Moot, you want a fucking sick monitor?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess I'll take it. I could use a third." But I don't even know why I'm complaining about a free monitor.
Wait, he gave you a free monitor and you're complaining about it?
Yeah.
Okay, max HP is increased by 1 for each received trophy.
Scott Bradley, $4.99.
What's
you
better
should
here?
both play Juice Galaxy if you want content.
Hello, Kraken Bull.
Max HP is increased by 1 for each received trophy. I don't know how many trophies I have. Do I have 2 trophies? Is that what this means? I don't know what I don't know what each of these things are up here. Do you know?
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what these.
Oh, those numbers? I have no fucking.
Fucking loser. Trophies are on the bottom right of your inventory. Oh. Max HP is increased by 1 for each received trophy. Is that retroactive? Probably just go by picky, I guess.
How do can we turn link muting off?
If you want to, go for it. There was just people spamming like crazy before, so I turned it.
Oh, I'll just turn it off when we go.
I don't think I can possibly get another level, guys, but we can try.
Oh, it's just linked to him? Oh. Chad, is 5 Kings okay?
What's wrong?
He's been gone. He's been gone for like a week or 2.
Yikes. Oh my god. This is like a killer rogue run. I'm about to one-shot this guy down here. Never mind.
Get a little rat.
There's no way we can get another level, right, guys?
How the fuck are there still not PS5s widely available?
Maybe you don't deserve one.
Fucking Biden's fault.
True. Is there any chance? So I'm on a god run, and our items are god tier. But is there any chance of beating the level 2 boss as a rogue? It feels like it's impossible.
Did anyone at all give a fuck about that Vision character in any of the Marvel movies? Why the fuck did they get a fucking TV show?
Are you serious right now?
Who gave a fuck?
Oh god, I'm gonna get wrecked by quest points.
Have a good day, Destiny.
Thanks,
I
you
hope
too.
you find your way back to the top. You deserve it.
Thanks, I guess. Oh my god, maybe I can get another level up. I feel like if I can get another level, I have to try.
Ooh. Did they let you extend your lease?
I'm just on a month-to-month now.
I'm surprised they don't fucking kick you out. You're not paying your fucking rent.
I never lapsed by more than like 60 days, okay?
They don't have a way to let you pay online?
It's always like disabled for some reason. That's why I'm always so late on my rent, because they don't. So then I gotta run to the bank, and it's just.
Yeah, you gotta get a fucking check.
12 and 9 and crit damage. Oh, but I lose so much attack speed. Oh, this is almost such a good boot. What's my evasion right now? It's 40%. This would give me 5% more. Ugh. Damn, I can't lose that much attack speed. I can't throw away my evasion. Oh no, goblins. Oh, there goes all my HP. Just casually blowing off 300 life. Come on, let me get this last level. I need cards, baby.
Sound like a fucking gambler.
Oh boy. Oh man.
You?
Saber Oblivion. Oh no. Wait, if you obliterate a tile, it kills all the mobs there, right?
Correct.
Gravity Cortex, $5. I don't understand your position on the $15 minimum wage. Can you please explain it like in disabled?
You gnome fuck!
Can I don't think I can kill the boss, guys, right? Because it's all the multi-shields. It feels like the rogue is so bad for this.
Yeah, it is trash.
But
you can leave before the boss.
Yeah, I know, but I have such good gear. Oh.
Go for it. Don't be a bitch.
You can't but do it anyways. Go for it. This boss beat me and I had level 20 gear on the rogue.
No, how does he get level 20
How do you get level
gear?
20 gear? What? Or can you spawn the boss again and again?
Maybe he just kept looping without putting shit down.
I'm gonna pussy out. I have too much shit.
You pussied out?
Yeah, I did. Oh, keep the roads empty
Oh.
for a while? Yeah, how mad are you, to be honest? That I just pussied out of that.
What the fuck? Beta.
What?
You heard me? Beta.
You gnome fuck!
What do you think about the super straight sexuality? I think it's pretty funny.
I think it's pretty cringe, my dude.
What is that?
People that want to say they're straight and they won't date trans people.
Fuck.
Wait, can you replace, like... Oh. Oh my god, I just realized these item slots are locked, so I've just wasted.
You're trash.
You're trash. Sick.
Do some people who have transitioned just say that? Do they resent like being called a trans person? When they just rather be called like a woman at that point if
Probably.
they transition? Man,
Yeah, good one.
I'm just curious.
Okay, are you streaming?
Yeah, I'll boot it up.
Yeah, you better hurry up. Fendi Fox is still streaming, I'm hosting her, so good luck.
Or streaming, or what else? Or
Oh shit.
I would date a trans girl only if she tucked her dick between her legs emo. I don't like penis in my sexual habits.
Good one, Malik.
Nice lady stream.
Let's see what's going on in Indie Fox's stream.
really?
She's hosted me before, so I have to host her so I can get those big hosts, alright?
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, she's a growing streamer, okay? It's the only bridge I haven't burned yet.
Do you remember when we met her?
Okay. I love you guys, it's been fun. River to cappuccino, 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 cappuccino.